more than one. Kavanaugh is the catalyst for this very dangerous Notre Dame team.
Kavanaugh 5.6 points per game. 2 goals in round 1. Tops in the ACC in assists per game this season. Maryland won the championship in 2017. Notre Dame, everyone says, Quint, this could be the year for Kevin Corrigan and the Irish. They have never won a national championship. They're tired of hearing about it. From what we've seen, this team may be the one to do it. This is a titanic matchup. Maryland, Notre Dame, last spot in the national semifinals on the line.
If you're the Terps, all week you've been hearing, number 3 seed, got to go to South Bend to play on enemy soil. So you know the Terps will bring their lunch pail mentality.
Maryland, the lone unbeaten team in all of Division I. They've been to the national semifinals in 5 of the last 6 full seasons. Notre Dame had a great run at the start of the last decade. Have not been to championship weekend since 2015. Kyle Gallagher and Justin Shockey at the face-off X. Shockey from Maryland was terrific last week against Vermont's Tommy Burke. 19 out of 28. Gallagher, a Penn transfer, has been an X-factor and a major game changer for Notre Dame. Jose Boyer off the wings, and Notre Dame has it first. And Jacobois picks up where he left off. 3 goals including.
That's just what the doctor ordered if you're a Notre Dame fan. A lengthy possession ends up with a layup from 8 yards. Maryland defense loses Jacobois in the wash. They double the ball. Defender, that is the defender who's next door. And so they end up switching on a lot of matchups. Interchangeable gears in a machine that's been a yearly staple.
Brown scores for Maryland, and we're tied at 1. He led the Raiders in goals the last 4. The second midfield, those guys are going to be key if Maryland makes a big playoff run.
Look at that shot clock, less than a second for the question mark. He'll turn to the outside, plant, jump shot, sting a corner. He knows time's not on his side in Nation, so he takes, his body.
Bernhardt and Keelty matched up again, now picked up on the switch by Cassidy. Short stick matchup for Bernhardt. 59 goals this year. The Terps' all-time leading scorer. And he gets topside at will and does it again right there.
Fielder, afraid to shoot. One thing that stands out about him this season, knowing when to grasp and seize the moment. Double team doesn't happen. For whatever reason, Notre Dame doesn't send 2 from the adjacent. Bernhardt's able to square up a diamond. They're going to try to take away Maltz, 37 in the slot, and force an outside shot from a severe angle.
From up top, an absolute cannon by Griffin Brown, his second.
Unblemished and ready to rock and roll off the plane in South Bend. Maryland's up 3-1. Be the best. And in terms of getting great jobs, is first class.
Bernhardt against Keelty. Now Fairman. Bubba Fairman checks in. Beats Ryan Moss. And it's...
Watch the change of direction, the rollback. Down the alley, plant, turn, get to your strength. It's all a setup game. When you're...
And Bernhardt emerges. Bernhardt runs by Keelty. Snakes and stings. 5.
Bernhardt's speed, it's his superpower. He's faster and can cut while running full speed. Takes a shot to the back. No call is made. Woo!
Will York, number 99, 8 extra man goals. The Irish connect on 55% with the extra man. York likes to camp out near the crease, right on that right wing. Kavanaugh looking for York. There he is on cue.
This game's taking a little nasty tenor, and he's comfortable operating in his spot. You got Dobson up top, so all the parts mix when everybody's in their happy spot. Look at Kavanaugh, no look, through sticks. He and York on the same page. McNaney comes out.
It's 4 ACC teams. If it's Maryland, you get a former ACC team looking to squash the party. Wheaton Jacobois with his second. Dangerous on that dot.
He's elevated his game in the postseason, that's for sure. Left-handed to the middle, no fear. Takes a big hit. That's a soft goal.
Kavanaugh picked up by Rahill. Feeding Leahy, and Notre Dame within 1.
The little plays make the big difference. Boom. Turnover created. Opportunity. 3 in a row for Rudy. Be the best with the timeout. Guaranteed to ever get the ball. You got to earn it.
Leahy had the last Notre Dame goal, the Providence transfer. Leahy turns, fires, and ties it at 5. Notre Dame won the
5 or 6 impact players. Rollback City. Yo-yos back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Maryland thought about doubling, but they stay home. McNaney can't match up back to back.
Kaufman back in there for Maryland, a good sign, 28. Westland from X, circles around, bounce shot and a score. 5 unanswered, and Notre Dame has roared.
But playing at home, in front of their crowd, in front of their parents and friends, they've caught fire in the second quarter behind face-off domination. Westland beats his man and takes the extra step to greatness. Increase, get the ball. We're going to score.
Bernhardt running by Keelty again. Shoots low and scores. Jared Bernhardt just ran.
He's in a different galaxy in terms of his athletic ability. Flirted with playing college football.
The speed of Bernhardt. There it is again. Bernhardt gets topside. He's making it look too easy.
He's that extra. I talked about the speed, and he's able to create separation in 3 steps. Mike Loxley, Maryland football coach, you got to give this kid a shot. He's by far the best athlete in college lacrosse that I've seen in the last decade. I mean, he's running circles around people, really good people.
He's got 4 of Maryland's 7. Terps by 1. Notre Dame looking for the equalizer. It's Jacobois. Back-to-back hat tricks for Wheaton Jacobois. And we're tied at 7.
Out of a timeout. This is coaching brilliance. Give and go. Give, little V-cut, back to Jacobois, and in. That's about as old school as it gets, Anish. The old wing pass.
Bernhardt will shoot. He's got 5, and he continues to be unstoppable.
Do a double take here. He'll catch the ball, think he's going to be covered by Hallenbeck, 24 in blue. He's not, so he just steps in, say, you're going to give me this 10-yard shot, pump, Step in, 5-hole.
He has scored.
What'd you talk about at halftime? How are you going to stop this guy in settled sets? You're going to shut him off? You're going to double team him early? You got to have something up your sleeve.
Dobson with the right hand. Fleming Island, Florida take a bow.
Just scratching the surface. Downhill against the midfield defender, creates separation. He's running down the hash mark, so to speak. Overhand, rips it, overpower. Perfection, it was beautiful.
McCann maneuvers around Kaufman. Now Kavanaugh. Dobson again. Makes his way through a couple of defenders, fires and scores. And a little flex, allegedly.
Watch him deal with the double, the body. Dragging, Terps. Too strong.
Consistent winner in the last 10 years. Lipka off the feed from Westland. And Notre Dame has its first 2-goal lead of the game.
Cutting is about timing. It's about thinking ahead. Lipka's on the fly as Westland gets it. So when he catches it, he's got an...
To a championship for either of these teams. Duke in the semis, then either Carolina or Virginia, Memorial Day. Logan Wisnauskas, the soft-spoken.
Senior from boys Latin, the source need that depth of contribution.
Kavanaugh, and a sneer of cold command by St. Patrick when he scored.
Rockville Center, Long Island, played at Chaminade, then Taft. Broke his thumb in the fall. Dangerous threat on the midfield. Does his best work scoring unassisted goals.
Right on the doorstep, Will York. And Notre Dame with its largest lead of the game.
Team offense. A double team drawn. They kick it to X, and then you look inside. Double team, kick to X. Defense is when we're on the backside. Team O, passing the rock. Making.
No Tommy McNamara today, part of the defensive midfield. He's also the bagpiper. Skip pass to Wisnauskas. Bouncer! 12-10.
Having options as a shooter is so critical. And then reading the goalie. Wisnauskas has thrown some high, he's thrown some low, but he hasn't showcased this high bounce shot. See how it impacts the goalies, the fresher team.
Long burst of speed. 12-11 Maryland within one.
From substitution box to glory.
Big face-off win by Gallagher. Trail check, jars it loose. Makar's got it. The Terps can tie with a goal here. In transition, this is Weirman, the Fogo, to the doorstep. Maltz! We're even at 12!
Ground ball moved on. Weirman looks off the defense. Deception with his eyes and his body posture impacts the low defender, and he delivers a strike to Maltz.
Fluid when they transition from defense to offense, from their clear to their settled. Oliver against Hallenbeck. Dumps it off to Maltz. Wisnauskas stings the corner. Maryland on top. 3 in the fourth for Logan Wisnauskas.
McNaney played strong down the stretch, gets a piece, makes a decision. Decisive. Get out there, you're the extra player. At the other end, Wisnauskas and the Terps.
Jacobois. Dobson thought about it. Plays it to Jacobois. Tied at 13. That's 4 now and 7 in this tournament.
Offense. The ball's doing the talking. Jacobois has been on fire in this tournament, the veteran from Kansas City, but Dobson makes the one more pass. I'm sure he was institutions.
DeMayo for the win!